In a small village, where stone houses whispered stories of old times and misty mornings wrapped everything in quiet silence, there lived a young boy. People often saw him sitting alone by the window of his wooden house, small, thoughtful, and always looking as if the weight of the world rested on his small shoulders. And one day, a question crossed his mind, a question you may have asked yourself too. Why does my life feel stuck, even though I try so hard? Little did he know, his life was about to change. Not because of magic, not because of fate, but because of a simple shift inside his mind. The boy's name was Elias. Elias grew up like any ordinary child in the village. No special gifts, no wealthy family, not a single advantage people often talk about. He often told himself, maybe I'm not good enough. Other kids are stronger and smarter. Someone like me can't achieve much. These thoughts wrapped around him like invisible chains. Whenever there was a chance to try something new, help his father with the workshop, learn from the village teacher, or speak up during lessons, Elias shrank back. Not because he lacked effort, but because he lacked belief. To him, the world felt too big, and he felt too small. One day, during a village gathering in the old wooden hall, Elias made a careless mistake while helping with the preparations. A tray slipped. A tool fell. The entire hall paused. Everyone turned. But instead of scolding him, the village elder walked over, bent down, and said gently, "Elias, mistakes are not the problem. The real problem is that you never think you can do better." Those words, simple and soft, sank deeply into Elias's heart. That night, as candlelight flickered across the wooden walls, Elias sat alone by his window, staring into the dark horizon. For the first time, he whispered to himself, "Have I been afraid of my own potential all this time?" Elias decided to do something unusual, especially for a village child his age. Every evening, he read old scrolls and small handwritten books borrowed from the village teacher. Books about learning, courage, and the strength of one's thoughts. He discovered truths that changed him. 1. The mind shapes the path. If you believe you can't, you won't begin. If you believe you can learn, you will take the first step. 2. No one is born great. Even the finest craftsmen in the village were once clumsy apprentices. Strength grows from trying. 3. Failure is not a dead end. It is the test that asks, do you want this badly enough? Slowly, Elias's thoughts shifted. From "I can't" to "maybe I can try," and then to "I will learn, no matter how long it takes." Elias started small. He woke up before sunrise to practice simple tasks. He learned basic crafting skills in his father's workshop. He helped the village teacher with chores to observe how things were done. He dared to raise his hand during lessons, even when his voice trembled. People in the village began to notice something different. Not big achievements, but small signs of growth. He made fewer mistakes. He worked with more focus. He asked good questions. He didn't give up as easily. The boy who once hid behind fear was now stepping forward, slowly but surely. Because as his mindset grew, so did his actions. And as his actions changed, so did the results. Months passed, and one day the elder entrusted Elias with an important task: to stand before the village and present a new idea for organizing the harvest season. The hall was filled with villagers, farmers, craftsmen, children, elders. The air was heavy with anticipation. Elias stood there, small in size but steady in posture. For the first time, he wasn't afraid. He explained his ideas clearly. His voice didn't shake. His eyes didn't look down. When he finished, silence filled the room for a moment. And then applause erupted. The elder smiled and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "Elias, I always believed you could do this. I just needed you to believe it too." And in that moment, Elias realized the greatest change was not the applause, not the recognition, not the success. It was the change inside himself. Elias's story is not just his own. It's the story of anyone who has ever felt small, unworthy, or afraid. If you change your mindset today, fear becomes courage, doubt becomes learning, I can't becomes I can try. And once your thoughts shift, your entire life shifts with them. If you are listening to this story, perhaps there is a part of you that wants to grow just like Elias. Start today. Start small. Start with one thought, one step, one brave decision. And soon you'll see. Your world begins to change, just as his did. Comment below, I'm ready to change my mindset. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to inspire someone else.